So I continue to be Paul, and I'm going to go through this tarot reading a bit more to add another layer of insight into the query. Now these cards are based on our native British mythology. So the card representing the past was Dullin, present is Gwion, and the probable future is Gwydion. So the Dullin from the past is probably the one that people know the least, so I shall read a small bit about him. He is one of a set of twins. His twin is Llai Gafes, and already there is a thread going through this spread, because his uncle is Gwydion. Dullin's mother is Aranrod, and it was her brother Gwydion that tricked her or made her go through a virginity test, as a result of which she gave birth to twins. "Step over this," he said, "and if you are a virgin, I shall know." Then she stepped over the magic wand, and as she stepped, she dropped a large, sturdy, yellow-haired boy. The boy gave a loud cry. After the boy's cry, she made for the door, but as she went, she dropped a small something. Now that small something becomes Llai Gafes, which is another story. "Well," said Math, son of Mathomwe, of the sturdy, yellow-haired boy, "I will have this one baptized. I will call him Dullin." The boy was baptized. As soon as he was baptized, he made for the sea, and there and then, as soon as he came to the sea, he took on the sea's nature, and swam as well as the best fish in the sea. Because of that, he was called Dullin El Ton. No wave ever broke beneath him. Gwion, he is the one who brewed the Awen brew in Ceridwen's cauldron for a year and a day, and on the final day of his trial, the brew splashed and 3 drops landed on his thumb and scalded him. And of course, the 3 drops contained the 3 drops of Awen. He received the Awen, and at that moment he knew all things, past, present and future. He knew the nature of all things, and he knew that Ceridwen was going to be pissed off with him and try and kill him. And sure enough, she came after him. He changed the form into a hare, and he ran for his life. She became a greyhound and chased after him. Just as she was about to catch him, he jumped into the river and became a salmon. She became an otter and chased after him again, and just as she was about to snap her jaws closed on his tail, he leapt out of the water, became a bird, flew up into the sky. She became a hawk, flew after him, and just as she was about to grab him with her talons, he vanished, boop, became a grain of wheat, fell to the ground into a pile of grains of wheat. So Ceridwen, of course, turned into a giant black hen, and pecked at the wheat, and swallowed Gwion. Now Gwydion is an enchanter. He's a bit of a shapeshifter. He knows the nature and the spirit of animals. He has his own plans, and he helps others get their own plans too. He uses enchantment to make their wishes, their dreams, their plans come about. Now I'm starting to see a thread going through these cards already, one of choice. Dullin has free choice, and he takes that choice. He does what he wants. He goes to the sea and he stays there. Gwion, we tend to think in this story of Ceridwen being the one initiating him and pushing him further and further. But if we think he also knew that all things, past, present and future, he used that knowledge to choose to become a hare, to choose to become a salmon, a bird and a grain of wheat. Gwydion is the one who makes people's plans come about. Now, we saw previously that there was a suggestion that this is for my dog Maisie. Obviously, she way back in the history of dog kind, wolves and dogs had a shared ancestor, and there was a split, an evolutionary split here, where wolves chose to stay wild, and dogs chose to live with humans. There was a definite choice that dogs decided they were better off living with humans. So there is choice running through all these. Now when I look at Gwydion, I see there is a dog, and he's holding a torque which represents power. It also, in this case, could represent a collar. Now if choice is running through this entire spread, it could be that Maisie needs to go through a ritual where she connects to her ancestral dog spirit and chooses again to live with humans, i.e. us, me. So now I have the basis of a ritual, and in the next video we will look on how to arrange that. Thank you for watching.